Hello, welcome to One Message in a Bottle Tarot. My name is One, and I'm your spiritual advisor. Welcome back. Oh, there's a lot of clinking and clanking. Somebody making noise. Is somebody about to make some noise or bring the noise? A lot of noise. I don't know. Anyway, welcome back to the service. I appreciate all of your support. I love you guys so much. You just bring me so much joy. So keep it coming. Keep it coming. Thank you for subscribing, connecting with me on all the socials, and everything. Also, anything you need to know about me will be in the description box of the video. Alright, so this is actually a part 2 video to the Divine Masculine. It's going to be called The Wounded Masculine, actually, the Wounded Masculine series. So this is video part 2. I actually did a whole reading and got to the end of it, and just as I was about to save it, the whole shit shut down. Like, it's gone. But that's okay, because I was actually getting it was getting personal for me, and I was like, why do I feel so I was getting mad. But anyway, I like coming back revisiting the reading and continuing the following day, because I'm really able to sit and be neutral and say what needs to be said, okay, without it being so intimate, so to speak. And also the fact that, folks, energy, they didn't like what was being said. But anyway, carrying on. So with the video cut off, we were in the tea leaves, which is like the most violent deck. And I ended part 1, and I was like, okay, we're going to pull the Kipper deck. So as you see, there are cards laid here. So we're going to get into these cards that have already been laid, and we're going to carry on the reading. Thank you, love, if you're still here. Yeah, Divine Masculine, wounded, and talking about why you're wounded. Again, I'm saying the main male, all right? So if you had any doubt, again, all this projection energy, like it's the feminine or the women, and women, don't get me wrong, the women or a certain type of women is a lot of the root to your problem, because it's a particular taste or affections that you have for a particular type of woman, which are at the root of your woes. But instead of directing that energy back to yourself and really figuring out, you know what I mean, why do you have these particular proclivities? Proclivities. That's interesting. I don't know. Don't get locked up. Anyway, it's you. You are the man, like it says in the Bible. You are the man, It was a lot of pointing fingers here, and, I regret investing in this chick, and these chick only wanted, what they can get, or to use my money to help them start their little business, to start their little funds or whatever, and it was all them, but again, you chose them, right? The second card I pulled out is despair. All right. This man's pretty much out on his luck. All right. Only has his puppy as his loyalty. Says not hiring. But again, this is on this Queen of Coins Tomb Raider here. So it's the energy of you regretting investing in people that, again, were only out for what you can bring them. There's a sneeze coming. I don't know when it's coming down, but yes, the root of your despair is the type of feminines that you choose, and Spirit is just waiting for you to kind of really grow up and realize, again, really mature, really sit down with yourself and understand you hang yourself. You know what I mean? This is your own rope you're hanging yourself on here. All right, you are the root of your own despair. You are the root of your issues. While you project it on, again, these other people, it's you. And it's because of the type of people that you choose. Again, false person. But as I said before in the other reading, you know, you're mad. You're calling all these other people faithful, unfaithful. They're rats, they're bitches, they're hoes, they're this. They only want me for this and this and this and this. And that bitch fake. And, you know, the whole time she was seeing a homie or whatever, whoever in the background. But at the same time, this is how you show up also. Y'all both showing up fake as fuck. You know what I mean? And again, who chose who, or who allowed themselves to be chosen? If you know what I mean, they was choosing. You allowed yourself to be chose, and vice versa. You chose that bitch. So who, you know what I mean? Like, grow the fuck up. Like, who are we really mad at? You mad at yourself. You mad at yourself. You did this to you. You know what I mean? And again, I said, I feel like at the heart of this is a mommy wound, and maybe even a daddy wound. But I'm feeling more of, you know, a mother wound here. All right, you putting your hopes and dreams and wanting to lock a certain type of woman that doesn't want to be locked down, or you meet again when you meet her, it's a whole transactional energy, and then you getting disappointed because you know what I mean. You can't change how you like. This is crazy. You're fighting yourself. Five of Swords, official person. All right, it's because you're trying to make the war is within yourself and trying to make something, somebody like this, official. That's the issue here too. Putting people in positions that they never deserve to be in. I mean, this is a walking red flag here. So it's just like, okay, you know what I mean? Who's the problem? Why are you doing all the projecting? You didn't do shit either. It was just them. It was just the feminine. It was just, you know what I mean? Like, come on. You was on some fuck energy here too. Knowing the whole time that this, you know what I mean? The people that you're entertaining isn't nothing that, any type of investment with this, again, would last. Like, you're the root of your own problem here. You have the devil, the queen of coins, which is Angelina and the Tomb Raider here. Like, you choosing yourself, you know, Four of Cups, protection from negative forces beyond the control. But this is what you thirst after. This is what you desire. And then you sit up and act all, you know, despaired because it's like, well, why did I get played? Or why did I, you know, like, come on. Because that's what you wanted. You wanted a reason to complain. You wanted you look for these type of women to feed as a reason to feed your hate, to feed your delusions, to feed your mother wounds or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what happened to you. You know, maybe you got touched by a feminine or somebody before your time. Something. There's a wound here. You know what I mean? So it's like the type of women you attract to, the type of women you draw to yourself. Feed that. Obsessive, toxic, whatever happened, I don't know. But again, and so it's like I get the energy. It's like, oh, I'm tired of hearing about, you know, it not working out, or she messing with the homie, or you know what I mean, she wasn't this, or she, you know what I mean, like whatever it is. But again, spirit is telling you, no, do you get the message? Are you getting the message? Because this is a cycle here. This is a cycle that has been repeated for some years, okay? Motherfucker, you started here, and now you here. Been all around the world with this shit. Read all kind of holes. Read this book plenty of motherfucking times. Got a whole library of bitches. Whole bunch of bitches on the shelf. Like trophies, you know what I mean? Trinkets and shit, right? Like, come on. And then... Spirit saying, do you get the message? Have you figured out that you are the common denominator in all this fucking toxicity? All this fucking toxicity, you are the common denominator. Okay? Cobweb. You walk right into it. You knew what it was. So how can Spirit protect you from some shit that you already, I'm not going in no damn, you know what I mean? It's a spider web. Yeah, they're beautiful. Yeah, they're intricate, but it's still a web. You know what I mean? So it's like asking Spirit to, you know, I mean, we can ask them to protect us from ourselves, which 9 times out of 10 they do, but some shit is like, come on. You're asking for it. With this 4 of Cups, you're asking for this heartache. You're asking for, but again, I said it's an insatiable need on your behalf to feed your delusions for your hate and your reason for, you know, however you feel, or I don't know if the word is malign or something like that, but I get a feeling like you trash these women after you're done with them, or you know, gossip or talk shit about them. Because again, it's their fault. It's their fault, even though, again, who was doing the choosing, right? Well, and wishing well, again, is at the heart of this. Family wishes come true with the Tower. I couldn't think of the movie yesterday, but I know this is the Pulp Fiction, but this is the motherfucker that was always talking the scriptures and bringing the revelations and you know what I mean? But it's like you choose this over and over and over again and get mad when it doesn't work out. You know what I mean? You know, to have a somewhat decent happy ending, you know, see what I did there? You have to choose a particular woman of a particular type of temperament. Not saying that a hoe can't be a housewife. There are plenty of them and doing a very, very good job. Salute, ladies. You know what I mean? But still, there's a difference between that and like a real red, you know what I mean? There's a fucking difference here. But again, you're choosing people who are false, and then you're also showing up fake too. So I don't know. I don't understand how you thought you were going to make happily ever after out of this bullshit. Okay. Where's the rest of my Kipper deck? We have Three of Swords in reverse. And y'all was both fucking multiple. You know what I mean? So it's just like, she was a bitch. She was a hoe. She didn't, you know, like y'all was doing the same shit. You know, it's you and different people. Like, you are the man, Jonathan, like it says in the Bible. What is this Tower and the well here? The wishing well. Whew. All right, let's try that. You're creating your own misery, and spirit waiting for you to pick up the mirror. Divine Masculine. And deal with these wounds. What is this Tower? Easy like Sunday morning. That's what spirit said. That's what they tell me. Woo! Girl, I'm leaving you tomorrow. That's that Tower. When you come to yourself. I've done all I can. You know what? This is so funny. I feel like this would be something you would be saying to them. When you're leaving somebody. Come on. Talk. What is it? See, and that's the problem. The family room here. Family room. You're mad because you're not able to bring this vision together. You want the fantasy and you want it at home. I'm pretty sure you could have it, but again, you don't have to pick people that are vultures. You don't have to pick succubus. You don't have to, you know what I mean? Like, once you ask God for, you know, what you desire, you know, it's pretty much delivered. It may not look like you thought it was going to look, but there's a way to still have your desires without also harming yourself. There's a fetish here. Like, maybe some part of you, again, we have the devil, so that's addiction, and that's, you know what I mean? Maybe a part of you likes that energy or need that to, because that's all, I don't know, but you need to have a sit down with yourself. All right. Think about your family dynamic. What is that to you? And what type of partner. You have to get outside of your sickness. I literally just heard that. Sickness or trauma or something like that again. Because there's a lot of projection here, but it's you. Adjudication on the Three of Swords and the Owl. Good advice from a wise person. Yeah. I also see you separating from somebody. You got to be honest with yourself. You got to keep it real with yourself here, Divine Masculine, because This don't make no sense. This don't make no sense. You can't blame somebody for an outcome you chose ahead of time. You understand? Like, you ahead of time, right? This is like the fable, not the fable, or how do you say that? Maybe of the farmer and the snake, and he picked up the snake. Damn it, because it was wounded or appeared wounded. Maybe you want to say these bitches or something. I don't know, and make them into Cinderella. I don't know. You know what I mean? But you know, the wounded, the damsel in distress, I don't know. But it's like you still knew it was a snake. And you're like, I took care of you. I did this. I invested in you. I bought you this and this and this and this. And the motherfucker turned around and bit you. This is all also dust to dawn. A person that's constantly draining you. Like, you know this is like... The Spirit saying it's easy to see you are the common denominator. You are the man. Alright, these are burdens that you've attached onto yourself, and you have to admit that you have a problem. Okay? You can't, that's like taking Coke or something and you yelling at the, you know what I mean? Like, you picked it up. Did nobody tell you, like, you did it? Top energy, Bianca Del Rio. I don't know who that is. If you know who that is, put that down in the comments. A unicorn is a horse with extra potential. True love is clearly illegal in most states. Everyone needs a special someone who can stroke their hair while you cough with your head in the toilet. I have no idea what that means, but I can say that the gist of what that card means is to get your happily ever after, to get that person that's going to, you know, ride with you till the end of time after time, through everything, life's ups and downs and all that. It's a unicorn. That's a specific pedigree. Okay, Divine Masculine. That's a specific thing, and it's not going to be found in these trinkets, okay, or trinkets, okay? It's just, it's not, baby. You need to sit down with yourself and get together your proclivities. I keep hearing that. I don't know what that means. I'm going to pull some love oracle cards here. And then you'll be granted what you desire. But until then, until you deal with your addictions and your proclivities and your tastes and your teams and all that shit, like, it'll just be cycle after cycle after cycle. If you like that shit, cool. Stay on the merry-go-round. I don't know. I don't like cycles. Yeah, you're sabotaging yourself. Instead of what you could be building with the family that you desire, the solid foundation, you keep sabotaging yourself. Rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it, okay? Stripping yourself of an opportunity to have something really decent here, but it's all in, again, you blow a lot of time indulging and overindulging. And people that have an agenda, but you also had an agenda when you sought them out too. You know what I mean? Like, you knew what it was. Like, you knew what it was. You saying all this shit. I know it, but it's like, I know you are, but what am I? This is you and hella different people. So you, again, you have to fight. You have to conquer yourself first. And once you conquer yourself, we have the golden mirror here. Yeah, conquer yourself, self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. You come in fast, you come in hard, you come in flashy, showing your money. Again, the Queen of Pentacles is on this board here, the Tomb Raider, you know, showing a bitch what they want to see. They showing you what you want to see. You know what I mean? And it's too... people fake in the front, narcissistic, and everybody got somebody in the background. You know, she already had a nigga, right? He back there, you know, he don't know what she up to, but she know what's up, right? She got a nigga at home, don't know what she up to. And then you had homeboy from Princess Bride. He had to fucking go back, sail across the sea to get the princess motherfucking buttercup. Okay? But both of y'all pump faking is what I heard. And I don't even know what that mean all the way. But again, both of y'all pump faking. That's literally what I just heard. Somebody put that in the comments, the definition of pump faking. Alright, too self-absorbed. You know what I mean? Like, what you gonna do with that? What you gonna do with yourself, basically? Spirit said boat. Get off the boat. Jesus said get the fuck off the boat so you can walk on water. Receive what you need, progressing, arriving, moving on, closure issues. Again, and to close issues, you have to deal with them. Alright, you have to deal with yourself. Here, Divine Masculine. You wounded. You got some wounds, and until you address them, you'll always be a sliver of a reflection of what you could be. All right, but you can have what you can have what you want. You can still be who you say you is. You know what I mean? Like, you just have to make healthier choices. But we all do. Shit. You know what I mean? We all do. Kisses. Unconditional loving. Giving, receiving affection, falling in love. Yeah, you want divine love. But before you get to that, you got to deal with all this shit here. And Spirit said you old enough to motherfucking know better. And you can change if you want to change. But you don't. You don't. Like, you don't. It's hard you can't even build a family with a narcissist. It's impossible, especially two of them. It's bound to, the tower is bound to crumble. Or any semblance or little piece of a family that you did try to build, if you were married or whatever, because the court is here. If you're married to someone or y'all ended up married or whatever, you cannot build with a narcissist. They're designed to tear shit down. And you could build it back up, but they're, the two energies, they'll tear it back down again, because that's what narcissists do. They don't know how to build, they tear down. They may build up initially, the love bombing phase, but after that, it's destruction and disintegration, and then one other person trying to clamor to get that, crack, hit or fix or love emotion, pheromones you got when you first met, and it's doomed from the start. It's shit. Come on. You can't, get to never land with that type of person, okay? And again, that type of person is you. Like, you are the man. I don't feel like I need to go any further than this. I'm gonna leave it at that. I said some shit yesterday, and I really went off. And the people who heard it need to hear it. You know what I mean? But I definitely the day after, because I was just able to really slide through that shit like a therapist and send you the invoice, you know what I mean, and get on up out of it, because again, at the end of the day, you are who you have to deal with. And if you want somebody that is for forever, that's a particular pedigree, all right, and to manifest that or attract that, you have to become that, or at least be on your way, or at least starting to do work. So that's why that hammer is here. Tear yourself down, all right? Rebuild yourself. Do the work. Get the closure you need. Address your mom wounds. Address your poppy wounds. Address your abuse wounds. Address, all of that. Because until you address those wounds, that's all that you will see to fulfill your twisted little fantasies or your sexual get-ups, you know what I mean? And maybe that's what you feel like that's all you're left to, because in a crazy way, they, this type of person, understands, even though it's a succubus, even though they're here to rob you and take from you, and you know what I mean? But again, they understand that part of your little ticks because of everything you went through. Is it possible to find a divine mate or a soulmate or a partner that can understand those things and still get? Yes. Like, But quit being lazy. Do the fucking work. Do the fucking work. That person is out there. You know, you don't have to subject yourself to, I'm done. Listen. Subscribe to the video, alright, because it's exactly what you needed, Divine Masculine. Alright, and thank you for being here. Follow me on all socials. If you'd like to book a reading, sir, ma'am, however you flipped it, you can DM me or email me. Alright, if you'd like to tip me for this reading, One Johnson at Cash App, PayPal, all the information is in the description box of the video, my love. Thank you so much. And as always, I love you with the highest love. One.
You say I'm gon' make it. Fuck what you say, I'm gon' take it. If it's haters around, I'm gon' shake them. If that bitch wanna clown, I'm gon' bake her. If it's money around, I'm gon' cake it. Backstabbing niggas talk around town, they call fakers. All the bitches that I hang around be money makers, heartbreakers, get dough by the pound. I love to laugh, lie, take a picture of me. I'm at the club every night getting lit, my homie. Blowing dro, popping mo, be the shit, my homie. Red carpet head to toe, you know the niggas on me. I see you watching, I ain't stopping, killer for the critics. Yeah, I done did it, we done did it, niggas deal with it. It ain't no shame, cause that's the name, player play the game. I force ahead to stack my bread and count my blessings, man. My blessings, man, so fuck what you say, I'm gon' make it. Fuck what you say, I'm gon' take